Hey guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money, except for today. Oh my God, we have so much to talk about. That's why I started the show earlier today, just so we could cover it all. And we're going to cover all this, this stuff with Robinhood and all these different trading firms stopping trading and not allowing trades, and we'll talk about it all. But let's get right into it. What happened today in my account? And it's crazy because actually earlier today, pre-market, I was up about $150,000. I was, buying and selling. Last night we bought that Express, if you guys remember, those 10,000 shares, sold that for a nice profit this morning, a couple of points. Then I sold a bunch of my other Express that we had because I had 100,000 shares of it, if you remember. And I sold out of that at 11.20, 50,000 at 11.20, 25,000 at 11.40. And I was like, it's coming down a little bit. Get back in. This thing's going to go. And it was actually everything was doing incredible. And then all these firms, all hell broke loose quickly, very quickly. And wow, what a day. So, the question is, can we recover from a day like this? And I think we can. I think there's a very good possibility we can recover. Let's get right into it. My account, yes, down $928,000. So we were up for the week. So we're still up for the year, thank God. We're still up for the year, 458,000 for the first three and a half weeks of the year. But unfortunately, today we gave back a lot of the. We gave back all our gains this week of about 760,000 plus a little bit more. But no fear, the Raja is here. And what a day. First of all, the last 2 days in a row, Schwab and E-Trade, because they own both companies, or TD Ameritrade, all their platform, Schwab and TD Ameritrade or whatever, or I don't know, E-Trade or whatever the other one Schwab owns, their platforms have all been down. So you couldn't even really get trades off all morning. It's been insane. And then today, and then they stop allowing contracts, and I'll show you guys this stuff. It's crazy what I have from them and some of the different things. And then then they want to charge 71% margin now on shorts. And you talk about usury interest rates. It is just insane. That's all I could say, what they're doing in the marketplace and stuff. So let's look at the account. Everybody's here. You guys want to see. We got down 928,000. So our bright spots today was Jaguar and Optech and NW Biotherapeutics. Those were the big bright spots today. So Express. So this is screwed up. The average price because I've been buying and sell it. So my average on Express with the buys and sells and everything is about $8.20. So the good news is after hours, it's 610. So it's come back pretty strong. If I see 810 or 820, if I see above $8 after hours, I may liquidate the Express trade. And you know what? We've made money up and down on this thing. We've done well with it, but that would give us a couple of 100,000 back. If it closed at 470 and it goes up to 8, we have 75,000 shares. If you guys also notice, I averaged down today at $4.80, and I flipped those shares, after a little while for $5.30. It wasn't huge, 25,000 shares. But on a day like this, when you can make 12,500, when you can make any extra money, you got to take it. You got to go for it, work for it, because every little bit helps, makes more money towards. We would have been down over $1 million if I didn't make some of those trades this morning. And I'm going to show you too. At one point today, guys, I was down over $1.5 million. It's insane. But basically everything else is in the red today. This some of our penny stocks and stuff. Actually, CTYX was up for a while today and then came down, but it was up 2.7 cents. I got into the new one, Sundial Growers. That one was doing really good. It was up. I got in at like $1.02, $1. And right when I put the sell order in at $1.30, it halted. And I was like, oh my God, you're going to be kidding me. It would have been a nice quick flip. But unfortunately, I didn't get it. And you know what? It looks dark in here. Let me put these lights on. Forgot the lights, guys. Sorry about that. But it's just been nuts. Like I said, everything is just ups and downs. And just going crazy, with it. Let's see here. Get our lights on for you guys so you can see me. How do I look now? Now you can see me. But yeah, so it's been going up and down and crazy and stuff. But yeah, let's get back here. So we got into Sundial. I think it's definitely has a lot of possibilities and stuff. And so much of this stuff was doing good. And then, like I said, when Robinhood and everybody started shutting down and stopping trades, it fell apart fast. BlackBerry, this is where it's all at. So I had to make some tough decisions. So I was trying to trade BlackBerry today. And, after hours, it's almost to 16. It's been above 16 a few times. But this is where this thing gets really, really scary because I have 4,200, 420 time, 4,200 contracts, 420,000 shares of BlackBerry. So you can see where a lot of my money is tied up. If this thing's above $16 tomorrow, this 540,000, 132,000, 80,000, I keep it all. This is right here is almost $750,000 of my headache. We keep it all. I think AMC right now is at 1075 after hours, 5 points away. I think this is pretty safe. And we actually have a nice profit. We have a profit. We're going to wind up with 17,000 in this one. We'll close. We'll either let them expire worthless or we'll close them out for a penny or two. So at least we have something that's going to come out ahead tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I can't see AMC going, dropping. I think with this stuff going on, it's going to be a positive day, especially a positive open. And I'm going to take advantage of a good open to get the hell out of some of this stuff. But I don't know which way. So like the 14 and 15s, I have a lot more confidence in that if BlackBerry was at $17, $18. And that's how I was today, because like today when BlackBerry it hit a new high, it was $25. I was like, when it's at $25, who cares? It went at 19, came back to 22. I was thinking, man, I should lower my end. I was like, that's 5 points away. I was going to drop 40% in a day. Well, it did. So these things are crazy. You just never know. And then during the day, I started coming back to like 16s, to get going. I was like, what a relief. But it definitely is crazy how everything was moving today. Thank you, Kevin. $20 super chat. Hopefully this lessens the burn. Now you're down only 965,518.40. Thank you so much. If everyone watches, send me $1. No, I'm kidding. We'll be down less now. It's crazy just how it was moving. So yeah, let's look at all the trades and stuff we did today. So this is where we're at. This is what we have to do. What we're looking at. But yeah, all these other trades and stuff today, it's just absolutely insane. So this is what I did today. We did that express before the market. So those 10,000 shares we bought live yesterday, you guys remember those. Those 10,000 shares we got live. We bought for like $750 yesterday. Remember, we were trying to get them a little cheaper and our $730 and we just screw it, pay it. I sold those on the open for about $10.30 average. So that was a nice little profit, only 10,000 shares, but still we made almost $3, $2.75. So a nice little profit there. You can see here, it's crazy how many transactions it takes to get out of this stuff. So how many people are buying and selling. Then I bought 25,000 shares pre-market at 1020. And this was on the when stuff had dropped. And then I bought another 25,000 shares pre-market at 940 because that was after I had sold pre-market 25,000 shares. Let's see. At orders. That's weird. Something. Oh, yeah. Then we had that $4.80 trade. That was the one that I flipped then at $5.30. I was just confused because it wasn't showing me the. It's not showing the sells today because we had the 3 sells today at. I had 25,000 or 50,000 at 1120 and 25,000 at 1140. So today orders with fills. So let's see here. Express. I don't know why it's not. Well, I know they went through because we have a lot more stock in the account. So I'm not sure why it's not showing, guys. Here's all the pre-market. Well, we definitely had it. I don't know where those trades are. That is so weird. So I have no clue where they are. Jason, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Check out GBR. I bought it in this morning at about $2 a share. It's currently up almost 1,000%. Holy smokes! Congratulations. That's a great trade. So look, I was looking here. So this is our big one here. BlackBerry tomorrow. So we need BlackBerry above $16. I would love BlackBerry to be at $18, and all these options go way down, and we get pretty much back to even or and above. So we have a great week. That would definitely be really, really nice. Let's check out this GBR. Not familiar with it. New Concept Energy. Well, it looks like it was doing really well. It's still a great run up, obviously, when it goes up $22 in a day, but down 16 points after hours. No, I don't know anything about this stock. No idea. So, but this probably is one I would stay away from right now because it'll probably be halted or something crazy will happen in that one. So, but yeah, so I want to show you guys some other stuff. So this is also some interesting things. So today, with all this market volatility, like I was telling you guys, let's see here. Mouse Pro. All right, so I want to show you guys this. Oops. Some small technical difficulties here. Don't fear. Hold on. There we go. There we go. There. We got an above monitor here. So I can show you guys these things. All right. So like I was telling you guys earlier today, I was down $1.5 million. So you can see here, I don't know how to enlarge. I was trying to see how to see. Rotate. Oh, well, I hope you guys can see this. But this was a screenshot. Yeah, so $1.5 million, $62,000 I was down today. So that was a little scary. Then I'll show you guys this. So this is when I was trying to make trades on Schwab. It says order systems down. I couldn't even make a trade. It was insanity. So there's nothing I could do about that. But I just want to share that stuff with you guys because, you know what? I like to be transparent. What's going on and stuff. On Coinbase, let's see how we're doing today. Bitcoin has a rally back because probably everybody got scared of Bitcoin and stuff and getting into this. But so our Bitcoin account is back up. Bitcoin is 33,000. So that's one of our bright spots. Let's talk about GameStop, guys. So this is what's causing this whole ruckus. And we'll get into everything about this and stuff. But yeah, the whole ruckus with GameStop and stuff. Matt, $5 from chat. Sometimes this show, what's your take on Apple pricing at close and these 6 business days? Yeah, definitely I'll talk about that. And I did do some Apple trades in one of my other accounts today. So we'll definitely talk about Apple. And we're going to definitely get back to our non-sexy Apple this coming week. Because it's gonna be a lot more. The market's gonna do crazy things. We're gonna go back to our roots and make a lot of money again and keep going and stuff. So definitely, Jim. If you give him money, he will respond. Well, Jim, I'm trying to run a show here, and I respond and I take questions usually at the end. But if somebody does send a super chat, I like to highlight that and thank them, and I appreciate when they do that. So hope you understand, Jim. Nothing personal, buddy. But yeah, let's talk about GameStop, guys. So GameStop after hours is back up. This thing hit $500 pre-market today. So it was really good. Well, 483, but pre-market it actually hit 500. Then crashed all the way down to $112. And this is what everybody's talking about. So GameStop is what, and I'm going to go over all this stuff, talk to you about what the Democrats are saying. It's the first time I've seen Democrats and Republicans getting along. Unfortunately, I thought we had a new president of the United States. I figured by now he would have said something about the markets and the manipulation and everything, but I haven't heard anything. I don't know. Sleepy Joe must be taking a nap on us. But could you guys imagine if Trump was in office right now and Twitter was still working? That thing would have been blowing up today. But no, some crazy tweets. And you know what? The good news is to see the Democrats and the Republicans both get it. They want, there's some of the stuff they don't get, but they get most of it for the most part because they're talking about more regulations and this and that. Well, it's not. They need regulations on the clearinghouses. And there was a great interview. I really have to give CNBC credit today. they stuck it to it on some of these people on the show today. They didn't hold back. And I can tell you right now, the chairman of the board or CEO, chairman of the board of Interactive Brokers, he was on the last hour of the day. And if his attorneys watch this, they should fire him immediately and tell him to resign, or either resign or get fired immediately, because all these brokerage firms are going to get sued. And I can tell you guys this, just like I have those screenshots, showing you I couldn't make trades. I called Charles Schwab. Of course, it's a recorded line, which is terrific. But I was on that recorded line for 30 minutes before they actually answered. And I am actually in a higher status because of my account balance and my trading size. I'm in a higher level of trading. So they rank it. So just like the guy complaining about if you send a super chat, it gets read faster than, when we're having a discussion later on of anybody getting read. But when you call, they're supposed to route me quicker to somebody, because obviously, if there's a screw up or a problem, you want to help a guy who's got $5 million in play than the guy who's got $25 in play. Not that there's anything different. We're both, citizens of some country, and we deserve to be treated equally. But when you have more stuff at hand and risk, you need to sometimes make some adjustments. So nothing personal, but that's how it works in America and in most countries, probably in business. So after a 30-minute wait, I get a guy. He's like, thank you for calling, Charles Schwab. You're on a recorded line. How can I help you today? Oh, I'm having a great day. Thanks for asking. I said, what's going on? I couldn't make these trades. He's like, well, we've changed some margin requirements. I said, okay, I have money in my account. What's the issue? Well, risk management's made some changes. Then then about a 20-minute more wait. They get me on the phone with the derivative team. So that's basically who runs all the trades and the options and stuff. So derivative team, very helpful, fucking clueless. Guys, I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to make this trade. Well, let me see if I can make it for you. He goes, I don't know. It's having a problem. I go, and the guy's like, well, did you get the email? I go, what email? Well, we sent an email out, or we're about to send an email out about some new margin requirements. I said, that's fine. I have the money in my account at $16 a share. If this gets put to me, I'm trying to roll down, because what I wanted to do was roll down the $16 down to the $14.50, and I would have picked up 20 cents. And this is what we've talked about with rolling out or rolling up, rolling down. So I would have taken $1.50 off the table. So on 240,000 shares, I would have basically saved $360,000 in margin requirement, or having it out there. And I would have picked up 20 cents more a share. So I would have made some, $48,000 I would have picked up. So smart move, right? And I figure, you know what? So one thing I like about BlackBerry, and I'm going to get into this too, why I didn't play some of these others. Express was a 50-cent stock. It went to, $15 or $13, whatever it went to. It's a 50-cent stock. They don't make any money. It's a dud. It's like GameStop. GameStop was a $1 or $2 stock, goes to $500. GameStop doesn't have anything that's going on that's going to make them any money or change what the value of that stock is. They're garbage. BlackBerry actually is a legit company that's been around for a long time, makes money, has 130 job openings, around the country. They're growing. So that's why I like BlackBerry. And BlackBerry was a $5 to $7 stock. So I was, when I was looking at which one and why I played it so heavy, I said, this stock is $5 to $7. They're not going out of business. BlackBerry's not shutting down. BlackBerry has a future. They're making money in cybersecurity. They're doing things. There's an opportunity there. It made sense. So they decided not to allow naked options. They said it's too risky for them. And I said, how is it too risky? You have 100% margin requirement. If the stock gets put to me, I have the $16 in my account because you're requiring 100% margin requirement. There's zero risk. So, and the guy agreed. So I have a recorded line conversation, the guy agreeing. This is why there's this huge controversy. And this is why, when Citadel, which is a huge shareholder or is the owner or a huge shareholder of Robinhood, and they stopped the trading, it was to get all these shorts to come down. Because what is happening, and this is what the Interactive Broker guy even said, he said, we have to protect the trading houses. Well, it's funny because, when today I lose $900,000, nobody's protecting me. But God forbid we make $900,000 tomorrow, we got to protect the trading houses. Well, that's not how it works. It's just like a casino. If you play a slot machine, and that's the other thing that was funny is they referred now the Democrat lady, I don't remember her name, on TV today, she referred to the stock market as a online casino, which I've said that before. It is. It's just, gambling now from, 2 a.m. Mountain Standard Time until 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's almost like a 18-hour-a-day live casino, with all sorts of stuff going on. But they said, and this is what really irks me with all this, is we have to protect, the clearinghouses. Well, the clearinghouses don't have to issue option contracts, or they can bail out if they don't want to do it, or it's too risky, or they don't have to do it. So let me give you an example. Let's say GameStop was running, okay? And, it's a $5 stock, it's 50, it's 100. They don't have to issue contracts. Why are they issuing contracts for $300, $400, $500, $600 strike prices? Because they're greedy mother effers. They want to make that money. And that's not how it works. You can't do it like that. And like I said, there's going to be so many lawsuits. Unfortunately, everyone, especially all my money makers, all my Patreon members, and any of you guys following or doing some of the stuff that I do, which I only share this stuff with you guys for entertainment purposes. Remember to always trade responsibly. I'm just sharing with you what I'm trading and how I'm doing in the market. But save all that stuff, because unfortunately 3, 4, 5 years from now, there's going to be a massive class action suit. I mean, honestly, if you want to play a short in the future, that's going to probably pay out really well. I would short every owner of every brokerage firm that's publicly traded, because they're going to get sued into oblivion for losses. They're going to have to, there is just no way they can avoid this. You can't just change the rules in the middle of the game. Imagine if all the, just like sports betting, when you bet on a game, let's say we're betting the Super Bowl, and the spread was it was 0. Either you pick Tampa or you pick Kansas City. No spread tonight. 0-0, no spread. So it's either Kansas or so. The reason there's a spread is because if more people start betting on Tampa Bay, then and nobody wants to bet on Kansas, then they say, all right, now we're going to give Kansas can lose, plus they get 2 points. Everybody's still betting on Tampa. Kansas can lose. They can lose now by 5 points. So Tampa Bay has to win the game by 5+ points. So that's how they have a spread, and they try and match up those spreads, and that's how nobody gets hurt, and the guy in the bookie in the middle takes 10%, so he don't really care, win or lose, what he does. But what happened with these brokerage houses, when somebody buys a stock, writes an option or a call and contracts and stuff, you have to go out and they have to physically either match up somebody. So let's say I own GameStop at $50 a share. You come in, you want to buy $100 call. I say, yeah, GameStop's 110. Sure, I'll sell you that. You want to give me $10 for the right to buy my stock at 100 one day? Sure, that's fine. GameStop goes to $500. I'm capped out at the 100 plus the $10 you gave me, and in GameStop's 500. That contract's worth $400. Now you could either close it out, or if I wanted to keep my GameStop and buy it back, or you get it put to you, and now you own your share of GameStop that you paid $10 for to own at $100. You're into it at $110, and it's $500. You've done really well. Well, these option makers were selling these they were greedy mother effers. They were selling all these contracts, and they weren't protecting themselves. They weren't covering themselves up. So they were just selling contracts left and right, blah, blah, blah. So that's why this whole thing is about this big Friday, and tomorrow they have to deliver that stock somehow. If they don't have the stock to deliver, or they're either going to have to spend billions of dollars to buy all these contracts back, or they're going to have to, or hope everyone closes their positions, or they're going to have to go out in the marketplace and buy all this stock to deliver to all these people that own contracts from 2 weeks ago for like $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 strike price. They're not going to go bankrupt. Well, some could. I don't know, but they're going to spend billions and billions of dollars. And that's what they said to Interactive Brokers. They said, when they were questioning him today, they said, well, what is the problem? How does this affect you? What do you care? All you're doing is you're a platform. It's like, we have to protect everyone. Well, they didn't care about protecting these people before. Only when these people started losing enough money, it became a big deal to protect them. So that is the whole thing in the market, what's going on. And hopefully that makes sense, in a 5-minute explanation of it. But that's why it's so volatile and everything's going on. So, and it's great to see people like Mr. Wonderful, Mark Cuban saying, you know what, it's a free system. It's always worked. Now that it doesn't work in their favor, so be it. That's your problem. And, that's why they're doing it. So just real quick, because I saw this go by, which has nothing to do with this, but I know a lot of you guys are from my Big Jackpot channel. Why don't you play Thursday and Friday live slots, Raja? you know what? Tonight, I am playing live slots. So everyone watching, make sure you tune in tonight on the Big Jackpot for live slots. But back to the stocks. So that's why they do those things, and some of this market manipulation, everything going on. So I think Robinhood got the hint after, so Citadel comes out with about 10 minutes left to go in the market today and says, we never told these places they couldn't do this. Well, somebody got together with somebody, because it's not like they all, just decided to stop trading. It's not like Citadel's still running an option market but doesn't want anybody to do it. So Citadel came out and says that 10 minutes later, which Citadel is one of the biggest investors in Robinhood now all of a sudden, you can now buy and sell that. So like Schwab, you can still buy and sell those stocks. They just limited it or stopped allowing you to trade options on them. Well, the options is what makes those stocks move. And of course, you have some senators today that were on who are clueless, who they understand the problem and they understand protecting people. They get that part. They want investigations, but she's like, the SEC needs to investigate this. They need to do this, and market manipulation. There's a difference between market manipulation. There's a difference between legal and illegal market manipulation. Like I said, GameStop somebody didn't come out. The CEO of GameStop didn't come out when his stock was $1 or $5, whatever it was in the beginning, and say, GameStop is coming out with an electric vehicle, that has a longer battery life than Tesla, and we're going to have this car out in the next year or two, and everybody goes, oh my God, buy, buy, buy. They didn't do that at all. GameStop didn't say a word. Some people on a chat board came out and said, hey, this stock is really over shorted. All these really bullies out there took GameStop and said, you know what? And honestly, GameStop is worth only $1. Maybe it's might not even worth $1, honestly. They said, these big bullies said, you know what? I have billions of dollars in the bank. We can short stock. It's perfectly legal. This stock is worthless. This stock was $10. It's worthless. It should be worth, based on their earnings and store closures and everyone buying games online. And, what is GameStop's future? If anyone has an honest answer, post it in the chat. I want to know. Honestly, they have nothing, goods. They sold some PS5s, and each store got 5 of them. How much did that make them? And some Xboxes, 5 Xboxes a week. What is that going to make you? So it's a worthless stock. So you can go out and you can short a stock, and that's what they did. They said, and you know what? Nobody wants to buy GameStop, obviously, because it was a worthless company, and it just keeps coming down and down and down. Well, somebody said, you know what? This is very interesting. This company has 138% short interest. When they probably started shorting GameStop, it probably had like a 70 or 80% interest, just a high short interest, but it wasn't as large as it is now. You can only short a stock up to like 130 or 140% of the daily active trading volume. So that's why when I was shorting it and I was trying to get more shares, most of the time after it said there was no more available. And then I was like, thank God I gave up on it when it took off, or it would have been millions of dollars in losses. So that is why when you're trying to short these things and how the shorts work. Well, then somebody on this chat board said, this is public information. The stock's way over shorted, just like some of these other ones now that are flying off the handle. So then everybody got together and said, hey, let's buy this thing. Let's pop their pimples. Let's make some money for the little guy. There's 2 million of us on this little chat board, and we each have $100. We could do some damage. We each have $1,000 and $1 million. Who knows who's playing? Well, these senators now are thinking that it's, some big guy behind this, or, there's no big guy behind this. I'm sure there's a lot of big players who jumped in and said, you know what? This thing's running. We see the volume. Let's make money and jump in. It's America. We're supposed to make money, aren't we? I thought we were in a free country. Well, that's what they did. So of course, these senators now are, and whatever, they're going to have hearings about SEC doing their job. Well, I think the SEC is doing their job. And they're like, we need to get this under control. How do we control this? Well, the only way to ever stop this would be stop allowing options to be traded and stop allowing people to short stock. So imagine if they said no more shorts. Well, then stocks would never do anything because the stock would just sit there. So, except for company buybacks, and as long as, and all stocks would just trade at, whatever number we pick. Today, they all trade at 12 times earnings. So if your stock is, if you make $1 million a year, your company trades at 12 million, and you have 1 million shares in the float, it's $1 a share, and your company is worth 12 million, your stock is going to trade at $12 a share today. It's ridiculous. It won't work. They have to let the system go. And you have people who can either play in the system or bail out. By doing 100% margin, with 100% margin requirement, there's no risk to those people. And when I say that is, you have 100% margin required. So shorting a stock is a problem, but buying a stock, if you have 100% margin requirement, and I want to buy, for example, GameStop right now at $300 a share, 100% margin requirement. So most stocks is 50% margin requirement. And what really upsets me is, why didn't they do this with Netflix on Monday? Why didn't they do this with Tesla when Tesla went up 80, 100 points a day? What's the difference? Tesla is an 1,800 times multiple. Tesla is, I mean, and I'm not going to have a debate and argument. Like I said a million times, Tesla builds a terrific car, terrific company, but it's way overvalued. I mean, if you wanted to play a short and you wanted to have a stock that you think should do something that should drop, yes, Tesla is going to sell. One day, Tesla's going to sell 10 million cars in a year. They're going to deliver people to Mars, and they're going to, have solar roofs all over the place. Unfortunately, that's probably not 1,800 years away. And do you think a company's worth 1,800 times or 1,700 times earning? That's 1,700 years. The average person lives to 80. So that's 20 lifetimes away for Tesla to be at a normal valuation. It's ridiculous. And even if they double every year in profits or in growth, it's still, so next year, and the stock just stayed where it's at $800 a share right now, or $850. That means next year it's still at $900 times earnings. The year after that, it's going to be 450 times. You're talking 5-10 years away. It's ridiculous. And I'm sure Tesla will hit 1,000, 1,500 by year's end, just because there's a lot of money in the market and people want stuff to do with that money. But back to my whole point, the system works. It works fine. Either you play in it like a big boy and you wear your big boy pants, or you don't play in it. And that's what these brokerage firms have to. It shouldn't matter to them. It's up to the clearinghouse. If Citadel doesn't want to clear stock, then they don't have to. You own a business. If I want to be a market maker and I say, you know what, or I want to be I want to buy the puts and short the puts or do whatever and buy calls, that's my choice. And if you're requiring 100% margin requirement, there's no risk to anyone. Unfortunately, they've decided there's this huge risk, and there isn't to them, and it's total BS. And like I said, this is gonna be very, very interesting. I'll tell you one thing. The best thing about all of this is I didn't hear a word about COVID today. One whole day of nothing about COVID. So thank God. One day we finally can live like, I guess, normal, normal news, different news for once in our lives. But no. COVID still is out there. It's still bad. The good news is I saw one of the drug companies today had a new drug approved that has an 89% efficiency rate. So hopefully that will be big. See a lot of people talking about Dogecoin in the chat. There's Brian Estes. Dogecoin will be huge. We'll be on Flare Network. So yeah, a lot of people are talking about Dogecoin. I have not researched or studied it at all. Kyle says dog coin. I don't know. It's going to be very, very interesting. Yeah, first name, last name, GameStop 300 again. So yeah, what is that? Yeah, GameStop's 294, Express at 612, and our BB baby at 645. All we need is that thing at $2. Just to recap where we are at for the day, and also stock futures are up. Down, excuse me. Stocks futures decline as volatile Wall Street week continues. So let's see where they are. So the futures start trading at 4 o'clock my time. So they should show here in a second. They're not showing yet, but let's see if they have news. Move lower in overnight trading. Dow futures fell about 80 points, but you had a strong rally today. But the Dow futures for what we're doing right now really don't matter. Personally, if we can get this, what we're doing, get it up tomorrow, and this is what we're doing. Here's a recap of their account today. If we can get up what we're doing today and get out of a lot of this, honestly, let Apple come down another 5 points. We'll jump right in there, and I'll play that bad boy all day long. And that's why, and that was one of the things they said with the liquidity in these different stocks is, and that's the thing, like Apple, it has a lower margin requirement. They did raise the margin requirement when the stock started moving a lot, but it still is 50% marginable. So even like when you're trading options, you don't have to lay as much money to trade it. So it makes a big difference. But like I said, it's going to be very interesting how all this plays out. And it's just insane. Also, big shout out and thank you to all my Patreon members today. I hope all of you guys are still doing well. We'll make it through this. Like I showed you some of these things we can flip real quick. 25,000 shares, 50 cents. It's 12,500. In the scheme of things, being down $900,000, it's not a lot, but every dollar helps out that you can make towards a bad day in the marketplace. Also, always take advantage. Options obviously only trade during market hours, but always take advantage of pre-market and aftermarket, because that's where a lot of stuff moves big. Like example, BlackBerry now is up $2.15. $16.83 if you would have bought it on the close, and like you've seen me do, like we did yesterday when we bought Express when it was down. If we would have Express now, $6.19. If I see Express at $8 before in the next hour, 2 hours before this market closes, I'll probably sell it. And my Patreon members, you guys are going to know when I do that stuff, because I post all my trades in real time. Plus I post some other stuff in there. Also, for our Patreon members, we launched a Facebook private group, which is starting to get going as we're getting more. We have over 90 Patreons now. So thank you guys all so much for your support. If you'd like to get my real-time trades, just go to patreon.com/Raja Makes Money. Also, we have the Webull contest that's going to start. Tomorrow, we're going to give out the link for the Webull challenge. So what the Webull challenge is, open account. You can only put $100 in the account, not $101, not $99. $100. You get 2 free shares of stock from them. Could be, probably about 18 to, it could be anywhere up to a $800, 14, something, it could be up to $1,800 stock. More than likely, you're going to get $20 in stock. That counts towards the challenge. So you automatically are going to start with 2 free shares of stock from them. Hopefully, if you get really good ones, it's going to definitely help a lot. It's the Webull $100 challenge. I want to see who the best trader is out there. We're going to have, you'll definitely get kudos and stuff. I don't know if there's going to be a big prize or not, maybe a little trophy. Who knows? But I just want to see who the best trader is, what you guys are doing, and who can turn $100 into the most money. So, Marco just said 4 free now, so not sure about that, but you definitely get 2 free. Oh, if you refer a friend, then you can, I think they have a thing, like if you get 2 free for the $100, you open an account, and you put $100 in, you get 2 free shares. They'll count towards the contest. And then if you refer a friend, or they have a little prize wheel you can spend, you can get a couple of more shares. All the free stuff that you get will count towards the contest. The only thing you can't add, you can't sneak in $1,000 and say I'm up 1,000%. You have to start with your 100, and then excuse me. So he says 2 free for signing up. I don't know, 2 free for signing up, then 2 free when you deposit. All right. So I am not positive about that. I know you get 2 free for sure, but like I said, whatever free stock you get counts towards the contest, so take advantage of that. But it's going to be fun, and tomorrow we'll give out the link for that. So you definitely are going to want to, everyone who's going to be in that. Even if you open an account today, it does take 4 or 5 days to get, to get it set up. You may be a little late for the first day of the month. No, you can start on the 27th day of the month, even though there's only 28 days this month for February. You start on the 27th day of the month. You make the right trade, it goes up to $10,000, and you may win the whole contest. You make, I don't know. It's going to be I'm excited to see who can turn $100 into the most money in 28 days. So it'll be fun. Like I said, it's for fun. But hey, let's take some questions. What do you guys got? Get some time for some questions. Let's see. GameStop set to announce new COVID-19 vaccination, price set to soar. So that would be market manipulation, like we were talking about earlier, if they did that, or fake news to make a stock news, to make the stock move. Like I said, GameStop didn't say anything. This is all such BS. So what they're doing with these companies and stocks. What if you already have an account on Webull? If you already have an account and it has more than $100 in it, to start with, unfortunately for this contest, you can't be in it. I'm gonna have some other contests, like percentage of gains for the month and stuff, but this is just for fun, just for fun for this, first contest that we're doing. We just got the channel going. We're over 6,000 YouTube subscribers, and over almost 6,000 also on Facebook already. So please, guys, if you are watching on YouTube, make sure you click the subscribe button and click the gray bell. We're a live show, so you want to make sure you get notifications when we go live. And we also do a Sunday show to talk about the week ahead. Also on Facebook, make sure you follow me and click the little thumb up. If you don't click the thumb up, you are not going to get notifications on Facebook and stuff. So let's take some questions. What about Naked? Naked was up huge this morning. let's take a look where it's at. Justice Department investigating Elon Musk's SpaceX following complaint of hiring discrimination. Uh-oh. Also, Kodak was up really big last night. BlackBerry up 2 points right now. Let's look at Naked and AKD. Oh, wow. Up, let's see. Oh, during the day, 139 up. Oh, I was like up $1.68. I was like, yeah, because I think at one point today, wasn't it up like $3? What was that? Yeah, 340 today it got up to. So yeah, it came way back down. So good to see it back up. Pretty much all these trades are now back to where they started the day. Big shout out. Michael Richter is in the house. Chris sends a shout out. This is my son Michael. He's watching. But yeah, so that's good. What other stocks you guys looking at today? Dodge is up 130% for the day. Any chance it actually guys $1? I'm not sure. Like I said, that one I'm not familiar with. I have one that I'm going to be my friend's coming out with, which is called Casper. Is it Casper? Casper coins. Casper, I think. So that should be pretty interesting. Here's a very, very important question. Scott, is there a high limit Chronos you can play tonight? Unfortunately not. But you better be tuning in and watching. And I got a couple of guests coming tonight. Of course, the Pickle is still here. So we have he came back with us from Vegas. So the Pickle will be live in the casino. And Matt's coming up to join us tonight, too. Simon's going to be in the casino also. Brian Endeavor. And the one and only T420 is going to be there. So you guys get to see him. There's our Naked ran to almost $4 this morning. Yeah, no, it was crazy. That's when I got in on where's it? Sundial. Yeah, because Sundial this morning was huge too at the 99 cents. And I think, like I said, I think we'll see a nice little rally tomorrow. Look at BB now is up. Well, Schwab's behind. BB actually is at $2.22. Express. I wish Express would just run $4 right now. Get that out of the way. But so hopefully tomorrow we'll have a nice pop. The one and only Jeff Schwartz. Do you see a quick turnaround for the stocks that got killed today? Yeah, I mean, if brokerage houses allow you to trade them and buy them and do something with them, they're going to turn around very, very fast. You know, no reason for them not to and stuff. So, that's the wrong one. Matt, $2 from chat. Apple thoughts on next 6 business days. Yeah, let's talk about Apple. Let me pull that one up. Sorry, remember you mentioned that earlier. So I like the 130s, 130, 128s. I think they were like, I mean, here's the thing. Apple's earnings are out. And I told you guys, a blowout earning. We knew what they were going to do, blowout quarter. But yeah, let's look at the, let's go here to trade. Show you guys what I like on Apple. Let's go to chains. There we go. AAPL, Apple. But yeah, I think 128, 130 is going to be around $1 or so for next week. So I like those. Show 16. Yeah, $130. So if you sell puts to open, I like the 130 at $1.14. The 128 I think was around. Show all. 128 was around like 80 cents. Yeah, 72 by 80 cents. So I mean, here's the thing. Do I think Apple could drop 4 or 5 more points this coming 6 days? Yes. Is all hell going to break loose the next 24 hours into next week and the next year? Yes. This is going to be insane what is going on in the marketplace. I mean, just absolutely insane what's happening. Sundial was up to 120. It's actually up to over 130 today. Right when I went to sell it at 130 to close my position and have a nice little quick profit, it got froze or halted. And that's what hurt a lot of these today, too, is they kept getting halted and stuff. So it's crazy. Look at Bingo, Raja, of course. And I know that's one of Jeff's favorite stocks, Bingo, because he is a professional bingo player. And Bingo, I think, was down today during the market. Let's see how it's doing now after the close. That's not good. Down again. So, off its highs. But I'm not a big fan of Bingo. I don't really know a whole lot about it. But like I said, I know Jeff and some of you guys are playing Bingo heavily. So Also, CCIV, that was back up today after being down. Well, now it's down again. But I've been watching this one because, this is supposed to be the big SPAC play. Also, the one Jaguar that we've been playing. Oops. JAGX. Oops. Oh, yeah. There we go. Jaguar today. So this was, wow, up 14 cents after hours. So they're supposed to have the big news on the SPAC and everything, and everything going on. So this stock today was way down. I was like, oh God, it was down 230. I'm like, it was actually, everything was up this morning. When everything was up this morning, this was down. I was like, oh God, not another 15,000, 60,000 shares. It was down 50 cents. I'm like, not another $30,000 loss on this dud that Jeff Schwartz gave me. Where are those lemon emojis, guys? All my YouTube, and then I forgot to shout out to you guys. Thank you to all my YouTube sponsors. My YouTube sponsors, if you're a sponsor, it's $5 a month, and you get access to those really cool emojis. We have the Jeff Schwartz money emoji when Jeff gives us a hot pick. And then I have the new lemon emoji for when we get a bad stock pick. We also have the up arrow, a red arrow for down, and a sideways arrow. So big shout out to all our sponsors in the house and using those emojis. But yeah, so Jaguar, this is that SPAC play. They say it's coming, or they think it's coming. They did a secondary offering, but yeah, it went from 230 all the way to 330. So I thought maybe this thing was finally going to take off, but unfortunately didn't do it. Silver is going to be the next pump Wall Street bets say. Probably it's $8, so they'll probably run that thing through the roof. Thoughts on GNOG? Not familiar with it, but we can look at it. Global biotech. Well, it's biotech, so it's probably doing really well. That looks like it. Do not know anything about this company. Open, low. Yeah, no clue. Somebody says, thoughts on Nokia. So Nokia, I know. This is another one that's just was also not allowed to trade anywhere. Got pounded today. Probably was up to $10 at some point today. Let's see. Oh no, only 553. So this one hasn't moved as much, but this is on that big short list of stuff that everybody's talking about. So definitely be interesting with that one. Raja, thoughts on Castor Maritime? I think we sold that one. Let's see here. Yeah, I think then we orders with fills for security. Castor. It's not going to show us what we have in play right now. Let's see. Yeah, we sold that one the other day at a profit. It was up the other day. I can't think of this. Is it CSMR? Castor. CTRM. There we go. 61 cents. Oh wow, got to 90 cents today. Closed at 60 cents. High at 90 cents, low at 50. So I think I sold that one like 2 days ago. So honestly, I haven't followed it anymore. That's the one with the mining in Alaska, and they were disputing it, and they were hoping to win their dispute. So I just didn't think that one had a huge, was going very far. Well, I was just happy to get out, make our money on that. So long term, I think if it's up some, get out of it. Raja is a very strong person. After losing 900K, I would get heart attacks. So when I was down $1.5 million, you know what it is? And this is very interesting. I can handle the stress. I understand the trading, and I understand the ups and downs. And but I hate doing the show and having to come on and say, I lost. Raja makes money, but not today. One of the hardest things I ever had to do was that second show when we were down $430,000 in Vegas. It was my second show to launch the channel. And I'm like, we're down 430 grand. You guys are going to think I'm the biggest putz out there. That really upset me. Neo. So I think Neo is up today. But here's my thing on Neo. Neo doesn't even make any money. Tesla didn't hit their number. Why? Honestly, I thought Neo would come crashing down since Tesla didn't hit. I expected NEO to come down. I mean, they're obviously two separate different stocks, but I just figured with Tesla, not doing well on their number and coming down, I just figured NEO would follow suit. I also am seeing, just like with Netflix the other day, a lot of these stocks have run up really heavy and then come down. So the good news is, not good news, but Apple did run up. Like I said, it was hard to play some of those because they did run up so much before all this. But now, back down. Good news, BB now up $2.65, 17.30. And our GameStop up 96 points, $48. Express at 6.30 up $1.60. We need Express at $8.20. We should probably just put the order in after hours right now. $8.20. God bless. Actually, $8. God bless you, Express. But definitely going to be an exciting day tomorrow. Unfortunately, this could be good or bad news. The Raja's got to go. But the good news is I got to go to the casino because I didn't gamble enough today during the day online, playing the online stock casino. So, hey guys, we got the Weed Bowl Challenge coming up. Hurry up and sign up. The links are out there if you haven't signed up yet. Let me post it one more time for you guys. Big shout out to all our Patreon members watching. And when you do join Patreon, make sure you follow the directions and get added to the private Facebook group so you can start participating in that and stuff. All my trades in real time right there on my Patreon group for you guys. I post in real time. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click that subscribe button. If you haven't followed on YouTube, if you haven't followed me on Facebook, hurry up and follow me because you don't want to be left behind. But thank you guys so much. Tomorrow is going to be another exciting day. Last time we went down 453,000. We came back 500,000 up. Today, down 928,000. Can't remember the amount. There it is, down 928,000. Can the Raja come back $1 million tomorrow to end the week at an all-time high in this account? Do you guys think I can pull it off? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments on the video later. Do you guys think the Raja can pull it off? But hey, that's what I got for you today. Please make sure you guys join us later on tonight from the casino. Like I said, we got special guest. The Pickle is here with us came with us from Vegas out here now from Tampa, Florida. From the slot bandits, Matt's coming tonight. Hot Tub Matt, so he'll be there. The one and only T420. Simon is going to be there. BOD. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're not going to want to miss it. And hey, you guys are my money makers. Make lots of money tomorrow. Take care and have a great trading